Hi, everyone. Welcome to Planet Grape Wine Review. My name is Catherine Paulus, and I'm the founder and tasting panel lead. So I was just fortunate enough to have spent the last 2 hours with several producers from Piedmont, Italy, producers of the famous wine known as Barolo. And we were tasting single area wines, small area wines, such as Busia, in a new kind of Italian way to divide the vineyards to more specific zones, and within those even more specific vineyard areas. And so that was really kind of intense theory to get through, but the wines were stunning and phenomenal. We have now completed our 3-day review process. We go through the first day, and then we just put the cork back in just like this, no treatment. And then we do this tasting the next day and following again on the third day. And what this does is really help introduce air, which is a substitute for aging in the cellar. So over 3 days, we get kind of a 10-year window into what's happening with these wines, what they would do in your cellar. And with Barolo, which is a very, very kind of intense and robustly chewy wine, it spends a lot of time in oak barrel. It has a lot of this kind of grippiness as a grape. And so over 3 days, the texture really softened and the flavors kept coming out and evolving. And it was really an incredible uh, journey, if you will, to taste through these wines. And we will have all these reviews. We had 6 producers, 2 wines each from the same vintage side by side, so we could really examine the vineyard differences that had impacts on the grapes and then into the wine. So we'll be sharing all of those reviews with all of you on Planet Grape Wine Review later this week. We also were given the opportunity to taste all of the wines in one glass, which takes out a little bit of the math of that variation. And the glass was provided by Karen McNeil and Onita, and it's called the Bold and Flavorful glass. And so Karen McNeil actually designed and released with Onita a trio of 3 glasses. One is the crisp and fresh. Another is the creamy and silky. And the third is the bold and flavorful for wines such as Barolo and Cabernet Sauvignon and Syrah, Zinfandel, Malbec, and more. And the glasses are all the same height. I don't know if you can see it here. They're all the same height, and they all have a wide foot, which Karen said she developed because she likes to have, a nice base to swirl on so that the wine doesn't spill out all over the place. And they're actually really delicate. They're German lead-free crystal. They're beautifully made. But good news, they're $10 a stem, not $50 a stem. So if one breaks, you can replace it easily. So these are great. So they make the wines taste delicious. They're beautiful to hold. So for example, here is the bold and flavorful 4-pack. You can see that here. And really nice to have an option now in glassware that's not only simple, well-designed, light to the hand, delicate also on the larger side, but not top heavy with their weight, and also affordably priced. So we like that. Well done. So that's it for today. Thank you, everyone, and we'll see you the next time. Cheers.